earlier this week to think about my remarks today, I began to reflect on why we chose Calhoun 15 years ago. I'm a little embarrassed when I think about how Matt and I decided where to send our first child to preschool. At the time, I was working long hours and completely unaware of the craziness that is or can be the Manhattan preschool application process. I had no clue, and my husband also did not have any clue. So we did not overinvest in this major life decision. Instead, we drew a 10-block radius around our apartment and decided that that's where we were looking. We chose Calhoun because it was inside the circle. It felt good when we walked into the building, and the slot they offered us for preschool didn't interfere with Allie's nap time, who was 1 year old at the time. No joke, that is why. Steve, that is why we chose Calhoun. They say that sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I can tell you that we were very lucky. We didn't know it at the time, but we lucked into a community of like-minded parents. And by, I'm glad I don't have my glasses on, actually. And by like-minded, let me tell you what I mean. I mean a community of parents that is willing to attempt a flash mob at the benefit. Where's Stacy? I mean a community of parents that shows up and then cheers often and loudly at athletic events. That's got to be Tracy. I mean a community of parents that is not above sneaking a bottle of tequila into the adult grade party in our kitchen to spice things up a bit. But mostly, I mean a community of parents that supported each other in countless ways as we figured out together how to parent, and then as we figured out together how to let go. Matt and I are very grateful for your friendship. And actually, don't worry, because we have already set a date actually for our October reunion party, which is going to also take place in our kitchen. We didn't know it at the time, but we lucked into a school that cares as much about raising good people as it cares about making good students. We learned that Calhoun happens outside the classroom, in the city, on a sailboat, on the soccer pitch, and in my case, soccer pitch, track, and basketball court, as much as it happens inside the classroom. Because a Calhoun community is lived, not just talked about. We learned that a Calhoun education is as much about learning to be present, leaning into joy, being a leader, growing in confidence, and displaying compassion, as it is about learning chemistry and calculus and all about the 70s. Thank you all, teachers, faculty, actually thank you to everyone in both buildings at 74th Street and 81st and the townhouse for your commitment to seeing the unique brilliance in every single one of our kids. We didn't know it at the time, and this may be what I am grateful for the most, but we lucked into a school full of men and women of character. And by men and women, I actually don't mean you guys. In this case, I mean these people. Let's face it, you guys learn more from each other than you do from us. I cannot tell you how many times over the last 15 years I've sat on a stool in my kitchen, listening to the goings-on in the family room, and marveled at my good fortune that you are the people with whom my children are walking their journey. You have become one grade, whether you're a lifer or you came in 9th. You take care of each other. We will not go into the details of how or under what circumstances, but you take care of each other. You are considerate. You are kind. You are curious. You watch out for the little kids, your peer kids, or your little brothers and sisters, or maybe your adopted brothers and sisters. On occasion, you even watch out for us. I feel the deepest gratitude to Calhoun for helping you grow into your very best selves, and I feel hope for the world because you are walking into it. Congratulations, kids. Our door is always open to you, and we will always have frozen pizza.